Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Andrew To and I am an analyst in a bank here in Singapore. So today I just want to share a quick update after I just taken my new IPPT after my 28th birthday. And the good news is that I finally gotten silver for the longest period of time that I hadn't gotten ever since I started my ICT. Actually been getting passed with incentive for a couple of times until this year. After about 5 cycles, I finally got the silver result. So I have the result slips from last week and today's result slips, and I'm really proud to see the differences. Even though there were some difficulties I felt along the way, but I managed to overcome them. And here are some tips that I would recommend if you're struggling with IPPT and you want to go from a passive incentive at least to silver, and that means $100 more. So last week I did 38 sit-ups, 39 push-ups, and a running of 12 minutes and 4 seconds. That nets me 74 points, which actually means that I am either 4 seconds away from a silver or a couple more sit-ups and push-ups. And today I did 42 push-ups, so that's a nice improvement from 39. But I did only 34 sit-ups because I was struggling with it. I thought, man, this test is, I don't know whether I was going to get a silver or not, but at the point in time, I don't know why I was just struggling in my tummy. I just couldn't sit up for the sake of passing the test. And the machine for the first time no count me for not lowering my back, even though in all consciousness I did. I did exactly the same as I did for last week. It's just that I used a different machine, so I think the machine really does count. So I think the first tip I would give is that choose your machine wisely. If you have the benefit of seeing other people doing first, then you probably want to go for the machine where you see someone doing a lot. So especially if that person is doing it really fast, so it means that the machine is pretty well calibrated. Moreover, in the event if you think that you did 1 or 2 more reps that you think should be counted, approach the fitness instructor immediately after the station. So what happened was that I thought that I did at least 2 reps that the machine did not count it, and I was kind of like, strange, the machine, I just sit up and the machine didn't count, but I just continued to just keep doing because I didn't want to get distracted by that. Well, what I learned is that I actually went to approach them just before the run started, and they said that actually it's better if you had approached the fitness instructor immediately after you've completed a sit-up and just before you leave the Elite station, because there is actually a fitness instructor watching every single one of us doing sit-ups and push-ups, and they have the authority to add or minus reps depending on our form. And I actually observed one guy who had like a fitness instructor counting +7, +8, +9 because the machine wasn't just counting for some technical reasons. The second tip I'd like to give is that stay positive. So even though I know that under this score of 42 push-ups and 34 sit-ups, my total points is 21 + 18 equals to 39. Whereas last week, because I did 39 push-ups and 38 sit-ups, I had 40 points. So that's not so good because I'm just 1 point away, and 1 point in running means 10 seconds. So because I passed my new birthday, basically the way the score ranges work is that all the scores will shift down by a notch. So given today's score, I actually had to run 12 minutes, under 12 minutes to get silver. So it's the same target, which I was just 4 seconds away last week. Even though I felt like, man, I missed that sit-up. I don't know what's wrong with my tummy this time, with my abs this time. I couldn't do the sit-ups, but I still gave my all during the run. I remember one tip that I really applied during the running is to lunge forward, meaning I need to lean forward a bit more, because while running, I reflected on my past performance last week is that I tend to be pulling back too much because either I was a bit too tired or maybe my running form was just not there. I lunged forward a little bit more just so that I can put the center of gravity forward a bit, and that helped me to just push on. So I ran a timing of 11 minutes and 20 seconds. Man, I think that timing was, I don't know when was the last time I achieved this timing. Maybe that was like 4 years ago or 3-4 years ago, because for the past few years I haven't really been training and I was hitting something like 12 minutes or so only with passive, with incentive. So I felt pretty good achieving this timing, and I think during the run itself we need to stay focused, meaning when I saw the scoreboard, when I ran past the scoreboard, I was like, okay, 1:37. That's a pretty good timing for the first round. Then on the second round, I know my tag number, but then when I look at the tag at the board, when I passed the starting point, I saw my timing was like 4 minutes and 30 seconds. I thought that can't be. Did I take like 2 minutes plus to just run that round, or like nearly 3 minutes? And I did not let that bug me. I just went ahead and continued running because I know that I have to just run as fast as I can. And for 1 minute and 37 seconds, if I can just run for the next 5 rounds consistently for under 2 minutes, I know that I can hit, I know I can get my silver. So I just need to maintain that pace. I just continue running. And long story short, on my 4th and 5th round, I saw that, hey, I'm hitting 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 9 minutes. So if I can just maintain under 2 minutes for the last round, I know I can smash it. So I just ran as fast as I can, and boom, I got 11 minutes and 20 seconds. So I think that's a pretty good score. So I did not let that sit up discourage me. And I got a silver within a very nice margin of 30 seconds. Under 12 minutes is the goal, and 11 minutes and 20 seconds is pretty good. I think it's a blessing when I booked a session where there are a lot of people. Last week when I booked a session, there were only like less than 10 people, and the running track was pretty empty. I think that did not really work out for me, even though in theory you should have an unblocked passage to run as fast as you can. Today, I did the running with a lot of people. I think there were like at least 30 to 40 people. And I think that worked better for me because when I see someone in front of me, I try to overtake them and try to overtake the next one and the next one. And that helped me to push myself further and faster. So overall, I think I'm pretty proud of today's results. And this is how I got $300 richer today. And thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please leave a comment below and let me know how you did in your IPPT. And I look forward to see you in my next video.